Hello, my name is Ravi. Welcome to TAMUC Channel 1 News for BA595. And today's topic of discussion is ETrade. ETrade is one of the biggest financial players in the market, and me and my correspondents are actually going to look at how ETrade could actually better itself against its competitors and gain more ground. ETrade, today's world, the only thing that talks is money. And ETrade is fantastic, where it provides a bunch of options for all its customers, including checking, savings, money market, mutual funds, and access to ATM, free access to ATM all across the country. Even international access is free. But it still lags behind a lot of its competitors like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, and it's constantly losing ground. It has had merging with a lot of companies over the years in order to try to gain more and more ground. But instead of focusing on one service, they've tried to diversify their services, which has led to kind of its downfall, and they need to do something before it gets worse. And one of the major changes they could do is open more physical ATM locations, because people in this country still believe that when they talk to a bank representative, they could still gain more out of it, knowing where their money actually is, rather than just dealing with online banking, because a lot of them still don't have access to internet. So we're going to look into ETrade, and I'm going to turn over to my correspondent, Mr. Prince. Over to you, Prince.
Hi, my name is Prince. In today's news, we will be discussing ETrade. ETrade is one of numerous brokerage companies online. In recent time, they are in a very competitive market and industry, and they would have to change some things to remain competitive. Some of the solutions to some of the problems they have would be to diversify their service and to focus on their core revenue generators. In order to diversify their service, they would have to add different banking products like internet banking, stock plan management, maybe checking or savings account. By doing so, that would resolve some of their problems. And now I'm going to introduce my colleague, Andy, to continue. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Andy Wang. Welcome to our Applied Business Research video presentation on the topic of ETrade for this semester. Considering the fact that ETrade Financial Service Company is faced with increasing competitors in this industry, therefore, if it wants to keep the market position stably, it has to take effective measures to solve these problems. First of all, it has to reduce the cost of service, since it is the most effective way if it wants to make much profit. Secondly, in order to improve the customer brand loyalty, it has to improve the quality of service. And finally, it has to match the current situation and development trend for this industry currently. If it can carry on these main solutions, the ETrade will benefit from these solutions. And now we go to our fellow team member Charles for more details of ETrade. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Cyber attacks, computer viruses, and phishing are only a few ways that thieves can obtain your online confidential information. Why is this important to ETrade? Well, they're an online-based financial services company, so naturally they and their customers are at the highest risk for identity theft and financial fraud. The solution is to implement and maintain a proper internet security protocol, protecting ETrade and its customers from both internal and external security threats. Remember, ETrade has thousands of customers, so that means currently there are thousands of credit card numbers, thousands of social security numbers, and thousands of bank account numbers up for grabs to the hacker that's willing to spend a few days in front of their computer. This is Charles Riadel reporting. TAMUC Channel 1.